First tonight, medical marijuana could be in schools soon, but even marijuana experts are against parts of what could become a new law.
Yeah, this comes after a District 49 student was suspended this week for accidentally bringing medical pot to school. KRDO News Channel 13's Greg Miller continues our investigative series, Cannabis in Colorado.
Yeah, James and Heather, right now schools in Colorado have a zero-tolerance policy, so kids with valid red cards can't have it at school. A state rep sponsored a bill which will likely be signed by the governor, but even some red card parents say it's not all good. Jackson Storms has Dravet syndrome, resulting in limited muscle control and seizures, symptoms which have diminished since the family moved from New Jersey.
Been on cannabis since 2012. It's successful.
But that treatment has now led to a suspension. His mom, Jenny, says after a long work trip, she accidentally packed a lunch with some of his cannabis pills mixed inside, medication she doesn't typically send during school.
How can you punish him? He did nothing wrong. He didn't make the lunch. He didn't pack the lunch. He didn't make the error. I did. If anything, call CPS on me.
She's fighting the suspension with District 49, and she's not the first parent to run into the issue. Jack's Law is named after another 14-year-old with cerebral palsy. He was banned from using his cannabis oil at his Jefferson County school, something which may change.
It's not an edict to schools that they have to do this, but schools are going to have to make a choice.
State Representative Jonathan Singer's bill now sits on Governor Hickenlooper's desk for approval.
Until now, it's not only been a zero-tolerance policy at the federal level, but it's been zero tolerance at the state level.
Jack's amendment would allow students to use medical marijuana at school, administered by a nurse or guardian, like other prescription drugs.
So you're not going to have the Cheech and Chong situation of kids walking around with marijuana claiming it's medicine.
And after moving thousands of miles, Storms is relieved some progress is being discussed.
And I think input needs to be made from all families, or at least some families in all districts.
And while Storm says she's happy with the part of the bill that would expand that medical access to marijuana in schools as long as it's controlled, the bill also limits the number of plants that caregivers can grow. That's something she's worried could harm other kids in the future. In studio tonight, Greg Miller, KRDO News Channel 13.